in reading, reading and writing and social studies. So I switched to go to math. So I can do math and science experiments. So we already started learning science experiments and the tools.
That's nice. Very nice. I hope school is going good for everybody.
Guess what my favorite subject is?
Who's that? Which is your favorite subject?
I don't care if it's about school or anything. My favorite subject is science.
Oh,
especially nice. Space science.
Okay. Your name is Anj?
Yes.
Hare Krishna. And we have Abhigya.
Anj, it has been a long time. You're back. I'm so happy.
I think I've seen her first time. Then we have Kapir, Satvik, Samskriti. Who has joined us? Kartik Devidasi.
Mataji, this
Hare Krishna. What's your name?
Kartik.
Oh, wonderful. So nice to have you. Okay. Hare Krishna, Abhigya. It would be nice if everyone is on camera. I would like to see you, Anj. I think others are slowly joining. Hare Krishna, Suraj. Hare Krishna, Ramachandra. Okay. Let's start with our prayers. Okay, be on cameras as much as possible. Hare Krishna, Anj.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. So let's start. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya. Please unmute yourselves and recite the prayer with me.
Om
Jnana Shalakaya.
Om Vishnupadaya Krishna
Bhaktivedanta Swami
Gauravani Jai Shri Krishna
Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare.
Very nice. So, Mukund has joined, Smriti has joined. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Did I miss to say Hare Krishna to anyone?
Mataji, this time you did not put one round chanting?
No, Mataji, I discussed. Actually, chanting is taking more time, right, after class. And now we have
maybe 11 times, 21 times, always can done. It won't take much time.
Yeah, actually, that is also a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I told to Sita.
My daddy usually
11 times. He's okay, right, Mataji? 11
okay.
Times.
Yeah, did they do it yesterday? We can do it.
Oh, no, Mataji. But then we can do 11 times. It's not going to take much time.
Okay, shall we chant all of us together 11 times?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, who's that? Hare Krishna, Kushi has joined. Isha has joined. Okay, now let's count, okay? 11 times. We all can chant because with chanting, we get the mood of hearing Katha nicely. And that's why the preachers always recite a prayer before starting to preach, and then they do small kirtan. Which is that prayer? So it creates the mood for Harikatha in every temple. Which is that prayer? A song? Anyone knows? Preachers sing that song. Yes, that is the one. Directly we cannot get into the katha, right? We might have lots of things going on in mind. So that's why it's always good. So we will chant 11 times. Like Mataji suggested, it's a good idea. Okay, so let's chant. Let's chant the mantra first, Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Radha Shiva Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. All of you unmute and chant. Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare.
Very good. So let's recite this verse. It is from Canto 1, Chapter 2, verse 7. You all can see my screen now, right?
Yes, Mataji.
So I think you all started to recite this verse from yesterday, right? Yes. So I will say it once, then you all can repeat, and then we will go one by one or in groups. Maybe 2 can recite at a time or 3. Okay, it's a very simple verse, not so very difficult. Let's recite. Vasudeve Bhagavati.
Vasudeva Bhagavati.
Vasudeve Bhagavati.
Vasudeva Bhagavati. Vasudeva Bhagavati.
Yoga Prayojitaha.
Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha. Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha.
Janayatyashu Vairagyam. Janayatyashu Vairagyam. Jnanam cha yadahaitukam. Jnanam cha yadahaitukam. Yes. Did you have all the words? Yes? Okay. So would you all like to recite it in groups? You all want to recite? Raise your hands in the... There is a feature, right? Raise hand. Use that so I can give you all one by one. Everybody is aware of that feature, right? Yes, all of you are raising. Ansh, Smriti and Radha, can you recite it together? Go slow together, okay? In sync.
Yes. Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janahatyashu Vairagyam Jnanam cha yadahaitukam. Can I say it by myself one time?
Okay. Well, you did not say along with Smriti.
I did, but I want to say it myself one time.
Okay, you can recite now, but the reason why we are not giving everyone one by one is because we don't have much time, right? Otherwise, everybody would want to recite by themselves alone. And that's the reason we are giving in groups. You want to recite? Go ahead. Ansh, you want to go? Recite? Okay. You're muted, Ansh. Okay, we can go ahead then. I don't know what's.
Mataji, I think Ansh is doing it on mute.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. You can unmute. Or maybe there is some problem. So we will move ahead. Ramachandra, Samskruti, and Satvik. Can you recite in group?
Okay, Mataji. Devi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Nayata Vairagyam Gnanam Cha Yadahaitukam.
Very good. Who all recited now? Satvik, Ramachandra, and Samskruti, right? Yeah, Abhigya, Kabir, Sudevi, can you recite?
Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojata Jana Yatya Viragyam Janam Chayadaitukam.
Did you recite it, Sudevi?
Yes, Mataji.
You know all the words, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. How about you, Abhigya?
I'm good, Mataji.
Very good. Next is Janvi, Isha. Khushi, would you like to go with them? Go ahead. Unmute yourself and go ahead.
Vasudeva Bhagavati
Bhakti Yoga Prayojata Jnanastya Ajo Vijnanam Chayata Adastuyam.
It's height to come. Okay. Very good. If you recite it every day, you will get used to this verse. Okay. And when others are reciting, you also recite on mute when you're on mute. Okay. Karthik, would you like to recite? Karthik and Jiti is there, and Mukund. Would you like to recite?
Okay, Mataji.
Go ahead. Jiti, Mukund, and Karthik.
Vasudeva Bhagavati
Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayatya Suvairagyam Jnanachayadahekam.
Very good. So Karthik, you know all the words, right? No difficulty, right?
I wasn't here last class, Mataji.
First time you're reciting? Okay. So you have any difficult words here?
Mataji, even I just came here.
Okay, okay. But I'm so happy that you both are trying still. If you have any difficulty with any words, let me know. Okay. Even if you're reciting slow for in the beginning, that's absolutely fine. The speed is going to grow later, as in how you're more familiar with the words. Okay. Who did not recite so far? Smriti, Shriyan.
I already recited.
Balavrinda, did you recite? Yes, yes, Balavrinda. I just called you. Balavrinda, Smriti, and who else? Shriyan. Whoever did not recite so far, unmute and go ahead. Go ahead, all of you, unmute. Recite it loudly, little loudly.
Deva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asurvaragna Jnanam Chayadahaitukam. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Okay, Mataji, could I do? Mataji, could I do?
Go ahead, Shriyan.
Vasudeva. What, Mataji?
Is there anyone else who did not recite? Please unmute and go ahead. If you have joined late, I don't know if you have recited it. Otherwise, did you recite? Unmute and go ahead.
Mati, can I recite?
Yeah, both of you go ahead.
Vasudeva
Bhagavati
Bhakti Yoga
Prayojitaha
Janayatya Suvairagyam Gnanam
Chayadahaitukam.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji.
Did I miss anyone? Anyone still wants to recite? Please unmute. Okay, so I just lowered all of your hands. Now, who wants to read the translation? Let me see. Priti, would you like to recite the translation?
Yes, Mataji. By rendering devotional service unto the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge and detachment from the world.
So what does this mean? How do we get causeless knowledge and detachment?
By rendering devotional service unto Sri Krishna.
Yes, yes. So this is what this verse gives us information about. Okay, this is what it teaches us. When we perform proper devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, what we get? Causeless knowledge and detachment from the world. Okay, so let's move on to our next session. Now, which one we are reading? What we are reading? Which chapter? Which canto? We are reading Canto 6, right?
No.
Which one is it? You all have to unmute and participate, okay? Whenever I'm asking.
It's the third canto.
Third canto. And which chapter?
Chapter 12.
12, yes. So here I have mentioned, what is the name? Creation of the Kumaras and others. That is the name of the chapter. Read until verse 11 yesterday. Now, let's see what we read yesterday. If anyone remembers, share some points. And everybody has to participate. Whatever small point you remember, just share. I don't know what happened yesterday. I want to hear from you.
I wasn't here yesterday.
Okay, so that's so Ramachandra also wants to know what happened yesterday. Who is ready to share? Radha? You have raised hand. You want to share?
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead.
So I have to share like 4 points, right?
80 points. Yeah, 1 point, 2 points, whatever you need.
So Brahma, he was making the creations and he made like first all these like the bad habits like illusion, like these illusions, like money, false ownership, and then but he wanted to get purified after that. So like he did the pasya kind of like, and then he started another creation.
Very good. Very nice. Share good. Let's look.
Then Mataji, he created the 4 Kumaras because he wanted to start since he already created the world, he needed someone to live in the world. But the 4 Kumaras, they were already elevated, liberated souls, and they didn't even want to go near the thing. When in Brahma's anger and confusion, out from his forehead, there was some living entity came, and Brahma named him Rudra because he was when he came, he was like a loud cry.
Mataji, four Kumaras look so young, but they're the oldest in the universe.
Yes, how they look so young, but at that age itself, they were so elevated. They did not want to get entangled in this creation, everything. So they decided that no, we don't want to create progeny. Okay, so let's look at it in brief. Okay, so who is saying this story? First, we will see Maitreya Muni is explaining all this about the creation of Brahma to Vidu. Okay, so what was Brahma's first creation? Like Radha explained, he created these ancient engagements like all these things in the works, right? Self-deception, sense of death, anger, sense of false ownership, that I'm this and this is all mine, illusory bodily conception, and forgetfulness of one's real identity. What is one's real identity? That we have forgotten. And you can just share. Whoever.
Servants of Krishna.
Yes, servant of Krishna. Like that is actually servant of Krishna is actually our real identity. But then Brahma gave that forgetfulness also. All this was created, but Brahma was not happy with it. He was thinking, this is such a thankless task. Who's going to be happy and who's going to thank me for this? He wanted to purify himself. So what he did, again, he meditated on the Lord. And then he began another creation. So in the second creation, who were all created? 4 sages, these 4 Kumaras, Sanak, Sananda, Sanatan, and Sanat Kumar. Okay, and they were very elevated, very much elevated. So Brahma told them that you can generate the progeny, but they were so attached to Krishna and they were just willing for liberation. So they expressed their unwillingness. They did not want to follow that instruction. So what happened? Being father, Brahma is a father, and then they are not listening to him. He was angry because they refused his instruction. He was trying to control it. What happens when we try to control the anger? It somehow comes out, right? How it came out for him? It was actually created in his mind, and then although he tried to control the anger, it came through his eyebrow. Through his eyebrows, a child came out. And how was the child? Blue and red. And that child started to cry loudly. He didn't know what happened. Where is he? What is his name? That's how kids are born. They cry. That's how he was crying. He didn't know where he was. So he's asking, who am I? Tell me my name. He's requesting Brahma. So Brahma pacified him and he gave him name as Rudra because he cried anxiously. His name was Rudra. This is all you all heard until yesterday. Is it clear now? The story is clear to everyone so far? Yes?
Mataji was saying that all babies cry, but actually when I was born, I didn't cry, but the doctor made me after some time.
You remember that? Your mom told.
Mom told.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Some babies don't cry and then doctors have to make them cry. So next what happened? Lord Brahma is talking to Rudra. My dear boy Rudra, who wants to read? Let's read all of you one by one. Or you can come here actually. Advait, do you want to read?
Okay, Mataji. Lord Brahma said, my dear boy Rudra, you have 11 other names. Manu, Mahimsa, Mahan, Shiva, Ratadvaja, Ugradveta, Bhava, Kala, Vamanadeva, and Dhritavata.
Vamadev, and Dhritavata. Very good. So these were all the 11 names, all 11 Rudras. He gave the names.
But there were 11 of these babies crying?
No, they were all from him. Okay. And then let's read it next. Smriti, okay, Smriti already read. Abhikya, do you want to read? What happened after that?
Yes, Mataji. Oh, I also have 11 wives called Rani.
Are you reading, Abhikya?
Yes. Oh, Rudra, you also have 11 wives called the Rudranis, and they are as follows: Di, Driti, Rasala, Uma, Niyut, Sarpi, Ila, Ambika, Airavati, Swada, and Diksha.
And he also gave him 11 wives. And these are all the names. Okay. So you can see here how Rudra accepted the wives who were selected by his father. This is what is mentioned in the purport by Srila Prabhupada. One lesson comes. Please, okay, those who have not muted, please mute yourself. Sound. Okay. What is mentioned in the purport? It is natural that one should accept the wife selected by one's father. Similarly, it is natural that one should accept the husband selected by one's father. That goes for girls. Okay, just as a son accepts the name given by the father, or as he accepts the property offered by the father, right? He accepts the name, he accepts property. So he can also accept the wife selected by his father. That is the general course in increasing the population of the world. Okay, so this has been going on. This is our history, right? This is all happened when Brahma created. So, yeah, so this is what is ideal thing, right? And Rudra did the same. He accepted the wife selected by his father. And then what happened? Let's read. What's good? Isha, you want to read?
Yes, Mataji. The most powerful Rudra, whose bodily color was blue mixed with red, created many offspring exactly resembling him in features, strength, and furious nature.
Yes. So he got the instruction from Brahma, right? That create the progeny, start creation. Then what he did? He was blue and red. What does this? What do these colors indicate? Blue is the color of ignorance, and red is the color of passion.
Anger.
And yes, anger. So that's why.
What is the color of goodness?
I think white. Yeah.
Mataji, I think it's green.
Green.
Yeah, green is the color of peace.
Okay, it's green. I will confirm that, okay?
Maybe it's yellow.
I know that orange is the color for renunciation.
Orange is the color for goodness.
Oh, orange is the color of like yeah, I think it's like anger or something, or maybe passion.
Which one?
Red is the color of anger.
Okay, let's talk about colors later because I have to cover this part. Okay, so these two you keep in mind, blue and red. Okay, and that's why his red body color was like that. And he created the same generation who exactly look like him in features. They look exactly like him, and they were equally powerful. They had this equal strength, and they were furious in nature, like how Rudra was, because he was generated when Brahma was angry. So they were equally furious. Okay, let's see what happens after that. Akshita, you want to read?
The sons and daughters.
Yes.
What are offsprings?
Offsprings mean generation, like the creation. Offsprings like production, like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead, Akshita.
The sons and grandsons generated by Rudra were unlimited in number, and when they assembled together, they attempted to devour the entire universe. When Brahma, the father of all living entities, saw this, he became afraid of the situation.
What happened after that? Can you visualize it? So Rudra created sons, and their sons also started to create generation, and then he also got grandsons, but they were unlimited in number. And then what happened? What all they started to do? They started to destroy the entire universe because they were they came from the anger, right? So when Brahma saw that, he was very, very afraid.
So Mataji, Lord Shiva tried to destroy the whole universe?
That time, yes.
At one.
Yes, Shiva. So I have a question here. Why were they engaged in destroying the universe? As soon as they were created, they were just destroying the universe. What do you think? And another question is, what difference do you see here between 4 Kumaras and Rudrani's children and grandchildren? And why is there a difference? So if you see 4 Kumaras and they are like siblings, right? They both came from Brahma. So why do you see they were so much like godly, they were saints, sages? And why Rudra is like this? Abhigya, do you want to say?
I think the answer for what's the difference between 4 Kumaras and Rudra, it was because maybe when like Brahma was super angry, he created Rudra, so he got the anger, and the 4 Kumaras got like the peace and stuff. And then because he was made out of anger and stuff, his kids and grandkids were also angry.
Yes, very nice. If you see, what was nature of Brahma when he was creating 4 Kumaras? What was he doing?
He was feeling quite peaceful. He was like, hey, let's just create some people real quick.
He was meditating on the Lord, right? He had created some ancient things before. So he wanted to create some good generation. He was actually meditating on the Lord, right? And then he could create 4 Kumaras. This time what happened? He was angry, right? And through the anger, Rudra came. Okay, so we can learn how it all depends how the mood of a father is. That's how the generation is created, right? This is just a lesson. You might think, why Mata is telling all this? You're all so young. Then why she's telling about marriage, how a father should select a wife, and how a mood of a father should be when he's creating. But these are all the lessons, this is all you can keep in mind now itself. It will definitely help you in future. If you determine that I'm going to follow Srila Prabhupada's books in all states of life, because if you see, Srimad Bhagavatam can be applied in all states of life, in terms of education, marriage, children, everything. So if you think that I'm going to take help of all these books in all states of my life, then your life will be successful. So these are the lessons we should keep in mind, even though you're very young at age. Okay? So these so-called devotees are followers of Rudra, are also a menace. They are sometimes dangerous even to Rudra himself. You can see the generation which he had, the creation which he had created. They were dangerous even to Rudra himself. Descendants of Rudra sometimes make plans to even kill Rudra. That's because of that they were so much in the mode of passion and ignorance. Right? This we see even nowadays, right? In Kali Yuga also, children who are born out of this mode of passion, they get this mode. Sometimes they are planning how I can get the property from father, and they might even plan to kill the father also. This also happens in Kali Yuga because they want to earn so much money, they want name, fame. So this we see even in Kali Yuga. This generation, the creation was so dangerous, and Brahma got scared. He was afraid. Then what happened? Who wants to read next? Nobody has raised hand. Those who did not get a chance, did not read anything, just raise your hand and read. Somebody new. Satvik, you can read.
Brahma told Rudra, O best among the demigods, there is no need for you to generate living entities of this nature. They have begun to devastate everything on all sides with the
fairy flames
from their eyes, and they have attacked me.
Brahma is saying, now you stop this creation. They are just destroying everything from all sides, and they are even trying to attack me. This is what Brahma was telling him. Okay, let's read next. Karthik, do you want to read next? Go ahead.
My dear son, you better situate yourself in penance, which is auspicious for all living entities and which will bring all benediction upon you. By penance only shall you be able to create the universe as it was before.
What suggestion he gives?
To take himself, situate himself in penance.
Yeah, perform the penances. It is auspicious for everybody. And it will be very, very beneficial for you. It will bring all benediction upon you. And he was advised not to destroy while the period of creation and maintenance was going on, right? Still the creation was going on and the maintenance. So Rudra was destroying now itself. So he was suggesting, don't do it now. It is still not the time of destruction. So you situate yourself in the penance and wait for the time of dissolution. And then you will be called for your service when it's time for annihilation. So this is what he suggests. And after that, what happens? Who wants to read? Kapir, do you want to read? Okay, already if you have read, then I would like to give some.
Okay.
You already, Kabir?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
My dear son, you better situate yourself.
You already read this. Go to the next one.
Okay. By penance only can one even approach the personality of Godhead, who is within the heart of every living entity and at the same time beyond the reach of all senses.
So what he says, only penance you can reach personality of Godhead because he's in the heart, right? You can connect to him through this penance. And at the same time, beyond the reach of all senses. So being father, he gives this advice to him. And then what he does, he starts to follow that instruction. Because he also wanted to create him and make him as an example for others because he had generated so many creation, right? So many people he had created. So he wanted to set him as an example because he performs penance, others will also start doing that, right? It is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, it is said that the common mass of people follow the path shown by an authority. So if Rudra starts to perform this, all the others will also start doing that, right? So we see always in the picture that Rudra is always sitting in meditation, right? For the attainment of the favor of the Lord. If you have some picture, he's always meditating. Whom is meditating on? Lord Shiva, Rudra, on the Lord. So the other sons and followers were also advised indirectly to stop this annihilation. Okay. Next, what we will read. This is the last one, and then you all can move to your next section.
Can I read? This is Janavi.
Yes, Janavi, go ahead.
She might said, thus Rudra, having been ordered by Brahma, circumambulated his father with the master of the Vedas, addressing him with the word of assent, and forced to perform austere penances.
So this is how the destruction was stopped. He followed the instruction by his father. He circumambulated him, and then he went to where did he go? To the forest to perform the austerity and austere penances. So this is all we will learn so far. Tomorrow you will see what happens after that. What was created after that by Brahma and all that, you will see tomorrow. So you all understood today that how Brahma created Rudra, he gave him names, wives, and then he started creations, but that was very dangerous. So Brahma got scared because that was not the time of annihilation yet. So he said, stop, please stop it and go and perform penances in the forest. So if you go, others will also follow. And that's how he goes and starts performing penances in the forest. So you are all okay with the story so far? Everyone understood the flow? Tomorrow we will continue with the next part of the story, okay? So I will stop here. You all can join your Craft. You have craft today by Padma Sakhi Mataji. Get ready. Panchagalpatarubhyascha Kripasinduvaivaccha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. I will see you all next week. Hare Krishna.
Bye, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Vrinda Kumari Mataji. Thank you so much.
Mataji.
Padma Sakhi Mataji is here with us. She's going to teach us something. What's that? Let's find the surprise.
Hare Krishna, Vrinda Kumari Mataji. After a long time seeing you.
Mataji. So nice to see you. Our days are different, but today you are here. I'm happy to see you.
Vrinda Mataji. I mean,
For craft, join the craft with us.
Yes, tell me.
never mind.
You wanted to call someone else and you called me. You wanted to call Vrinda Mataji and you're calling me?
Yeah. Vrinda Mataji, you got initiated?
Yes.
Yes, I got on 19th July. I cannot forget that day now. By His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. By all of you.
Oh, you're my parents' god sister now.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Mati, did you get initiation in ISV?
Ade nani writing Vrinda.
No, it's called Potomac, Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay.
You also want to do? Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay. Today, you heard a lot of Rudra's name, right? Yeah. Did Mataji say about Rudra, Shiva? Yes? Hare Krishna. Jahnavi is always eating. Whenever I see her, she's eating, making me hungry. And okay.
Mataji, what are you making?
We are not busy. Okay, actually, today Vinita Gandharvika Mataji gave a very beautiful idea, but couldn't implement because I didn't have bay leaves. So next week, you make sure you all have long bay leaves. Bay leaf, cinnamon stick, red chili. We are going to make a beautiful, simple craft with those things. Okay, bay leaf, remember? So now we will do a drawing. Today is what festival?
Ganesha.
Today's
Ganesha and Krishna.
Amma, can you please give me screen share?
No, Mataji, I don't want to give you.
Okay, then I'm just showing sign language and asking them. Okay, all of you draw 5.
Mataji, here we go. I gave to the another device. And I gave to the both the devices.
Okay, so we are drawing Ganesha with number 5.
Hi, Kesha Mataji. Hi, Kesha Mataji. This is Suraj's mom, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Can you please keep calling Suraj in between? Because I think he's just sleeping.
You always keep calling Mataji. If it's with my class, I always keep talking and calling.
No, he was talking, Mataji. He was telling that when he born, he was not able to cry. Doctors made him cry. So he is awake.
He was nicely sleeping in his bed. That's why I caught him and then now...
Mom, I actually did say
that. Go, continue.
It's okay, Suraj. You don't have to feel bad, right?
Mati, can I see the final project once?
Amma, final project? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all of you start. Jahnavi is drinking from his brother's bottle.
I'm already done the first part.
Yeah, Nana. Go get your sketchbook. It's in that basket.
Mataji, I already finished the first slide.
You already finished what?
The first slide.
Who is that? Very fast.
Akshita, I was doing it when you were talking to me.
What did your mom do today for Ganesha Chaturdashi?
You made something.
No. Mataji is from Maharashtra. They make it very nice.
You made gulfur.
Mataji, I drew this like 5 or 6 years ago.
Amma?
I drew this 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, draw it again now.
This.
Who said that? Is that Smriti? Who said that?
This is Suraj.
Okay, Suraj, you draw again.
This is when you were a child.
Yeah,
Baby.
Yeah,
When you...
so now you are big boy, draw big Ganesh.
Mataji, can you go to the...
Give me a picture.
Mute check first.
Okay, 1 minute. I know I have to move. Scroll.
I'm on the second one.
Vrinda Krishna, draw slowly. You're rushing.
I'm not.
See, there's nice curve here and you didn't take a curve.
Bro,
See,
why do I have to draw perfectly?
You don't have to draw perfectly, but you can draw neatly. There's a lot of difference between perfection and neatness.
Yeah, I know.
Suraj, Jagannath has one good friend named Suraj. They all call him Suraj. They call you also like that in school, Suraj.
Suraj.
Yes.
Yes, right? Suraj.
Suraj, you.
Yeah, actually his teacher started calling him like that, and then he got used to be called like that, and he started telling his name also like that. Then I told this year, tell it correctly to the teacher.
I know, Mataji. Jagannath's name, they have difficulty in pronouncing. So they kept a shortcut saying Jag. I'm like, your
No,
name
they say JP.
they say your name is Jagannath. Why did they change to Jag?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kids.
No, they actually say like Jack instead of Jag. Jack?
You can go do your work now.
Jack.
Mataji, this Ganpati is step by step you are teaching. This is the first 2 steps.
Yes, Mataji. Like first they draw 5, then draw the trunk.
Okay.
Then ears.
Go next.
Okay. Okay. You have to follow steps, Suraj.
Mataji, can you go to the first page?
Please follow the steps.
First page is very easy, Nana. Just draw 5. Hare Krishna, Bolo Vrinda Mataji.
Can I see the slide? To see.
Ma, somebody asked for the first slide. Wait, you should have patience. Okay,
They call me Dino.
So the topic has ended. Next, you draw the ears, big ears. Then see, you leave a gap, and in this gap, you are going to draw the foot. In this gap, you are going to draw the foot.
Can you go to the next slide?
Wait, Kabir, what happened? You switched off your video.
Slide.
Sorry, Mataji. I'll turn it back on.
Yes. Thank you.
After you draw the foot, you just draw like this ankle lines.
Can you go back one more time? I wasn't done.
Yes.
Hey.
Wait. Vrinda Krishna, see here, you have, as being an artist, you have to draw trunk. They went all the way there, and you drew your legs only till here. They're so small. That's what you have to observe. See, from the trunk they have gone. It's not about perfection. I told you just now.
You just tell me to draw.
He's Lord Ganesh. You cannot draw as you like. See, look here. Near the curve, you have to draw like that. And from here, you go up.
Okay.
And then you can erase the line. See, in the center of the curve, you can keep like a dot. And then from there, you can draw the...
Yeah, Mataji, I'm done.
Done? Next slide.
No, wait. You told me to start. Yes, Mataji. Yeah, you can go. I'll go to the next slide. I'm still on the other side. Okay.
Okay, now he's holding Modak. How many of you like Modak?
Me. I love Modak.
I love Modak. Don't even know what Modak tastes like.
I am also not a big fan.
I tried Modak, but it's not real.
I'm also not very big fan.
I love modak.
Mataji, can I show you mine?
I do not like modak.
I mean, modaks are not that bad.
How many of you like Puran Poli? You like it? Why is
I
it?
don't like it.
Mati, can I show you? Mati, this is Amma. Can I show you?
Mataji, can Parvata say something?
Yes, yes.
Krishna is so funny.
Krishna is so
Funny.
yeah,
So funny.
he is. Advait, show. Chupi.
Okay.
Mataji, can Parvata show hers?
Okay, I'll stop my screen share and we will show Advait's once.
Mati, I did this in like 1 minute.
Oh my God, look at that.
Mataji, can you go to the next slide?
Vinita, Balvrinda, 1 minute. Look at this. Show your, ask your mom to see Advait's drawing.
Mati, the reason I in the starting I asked you to show the finished product is so I can take a screenshot.
Oh,
You are so talented. It helps teacher, you know. What did you do was very good. Teacher don't have to go from first slide to second slide.
Super.
Yeah.
Oh, here
Very good.
Akshita also draw very nicely.
Mummy, can you please give me the phone so I can see the slides so Mataji does not have to go to the next slide?
Okay, Akshita is almost done, Akshita. Okay, Akshita, finish it off.
Mataji, I'm almost done, Mataji. Bye,
Okay,
I need the
Balvrinda.
slide. I need the slides for the modak and everything.
Okay, Balavrinda Mataji.
Mataji,
Huh?
Mataji, can you go to the next slide?
Okay. Vinita Gandha, I mean, Balavrinda, why are you not showing your face to me?
Mataji, she's drawing Mataji. After she draws, she will show her face.
Mummy,
But wait.
Okay, I will on the way.
Yeah, I want to see her. Why your mom is doing like this? Balavrinda merged in Narsingadev.
She must. She must. How do I draw the hand now? The trunk is blocking the hand.
Then you have to make a trunk shot.
I have an idea.
See, trunk shot check.
That won't work.
That won't work. Trunk tight touch. She was not even observing. Trunk didn't even touch.
What?
Didn't touch. See?
Oh, that's cool.
Now here.
I mean, the eyes could have been making better.
Yeah.
No, wait, Jagannath Art and Andare Astar.
What? Yeah, what kind of laugh do you do? Huh?
Radha, you know, whenever I see your name, I remember of one joke in my college, okay? There used to be one lecturer named Radha, okay? The first day she came and she was introducing herself saying, hello, my name is Radha. Then there was one classmate of mine, one boy, that is my Badha. You know, Badha means sadness in Telugu. Vinita Gandharvika would have understood the joke.
Good people understand it. Can you move this?
Yeah, whenever I see her, I remember that joke.
When did you hear that joke, Mataji?
The teacher doesn't know. The teacher, Jagrat is asking then what did the teacher say? Because I studied in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, so the teacher doesn't know Telugu. So she didn't understand what that my classmate was saying. She would come and say every day, hello, this is Radha. He will say, that is my Badha.
Wait, Ganesh?
And we all would laugh.
No, what did she say?
She doesn't know what he's saying.
What did she look like? Did it look embarrassed or something?
No, she used to just think we are just joking something.
He's my Baba.
They won't say that loud the teacher can hear, you know.
Oh, cow.
Other
You're just erasing everything.
I'm helping you. Wait.
Mataji, I show Mataji. My mom saying mine is bad, and I want to show it.
Even Dena Krishna did very bad.
Bro, I did not even do bad.
I did.
You did sad.
You will be very nice that your mom says like that.
Huh?
Mataji, can you see us?
I can't see.
Oh, Vrinda did very good job. Who said she?
See.
Wait, I'm stopping the screen share. Very nice, Nana. I liked it. Very neat.
Yeah, it's good, Balavinda.
Mataji, can I show mine now?
Who is that?
Kabir.
Yes, Kabir. How old are you?
9.
You're joining from where? Do you live in which place?
Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio, Columbus. Do you know Parikshit? You go to temple, Radha Natwar temple?
I don't think so.
You don't go to temple?
Well, I go to the other temple.
There's only one temple in Columbus. Okay. Since when are you living in Columbus?
Like 6 years.
Then you should know them. Maybe if you see them, you'll know. Okay, anyway, show it. Ah, very nice. Good boy. You're drawing in a book. That's very nice. Keep that book for our drawing, okay?
I always use this book.
Okay, wonderful. Good boy. I really like. Can you please post it in the group?
Okay.
Advait also. Advait always forgets.
You should draw the crown.
Okay, I'll keep the final picture so that anybody wants to.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Chinnaga draw cheyalina Krishna. Rush cheyoddu.
I'm not rushing. This is just so easy.
Yeah, you can draw Vaishnav Tilak.
Can I draw Shiva Tilak?
Because he's a, you know, Vaishnav.
Shiva's son.
Shiva's son.
Well, that is Shiva.
They have only 2 minutes because next class is going to start.
Mataji, in my English period and my social studies period, there is a poster on the wall of Ganesha.
Wow. That's so nice.
Mataji, can I show my picture even though it's not done yet?
Who is that?
Radha.
Radha.
Mataji, can I do mine after hers?
Yes. Where is Radha? Radha, show.
So this is Ganeshi and his little mouse.
Wonderful. Super. Radha, you draw very nicely. Why don't you keep a book? Don't draw in paper, please. Please keep a book.
Okay.
Very nice. Post it in the group. Who wanted to go next?
Can you just show me the cycle one?
Okay, Abhigya. Abhigya show hai. Okay, sure. Wonderful. Good job.
I'm going to make a background and everything later.
Okay, you make it and then post it in the group. Don't forget. Smriti is not drawing.
Okay, Mataji.
Mataji, I finished drawing, but I used a permanent marker and it doesn't look very good, Mataji.
It's okay. That's fine. Show it.
Mataji, I drew a comic strip.
1 minute, Suraj. I'm talking to Smriti. You don't want to show Smriti?
Mataji, I'll draw another one.
Mataji, can I show you my Ganesha?
Suraj, I'm talking to girl. Okay, you want to draw again and then send? Sure? Okay. Okay, Suraj. Okay,
Mataji,
Suraj.
that was some other person.
Other?
Okay, Suraj.
Yeah, so this is me.
I can't see what it was.
Yeah, it's like they're playing baseball.
Baseball, Modak ball. Modak
Hit a home run.
Ganesh is going
got
to come and do boxing with you
3
today.
strikes in a row.
You're
dream. No, he's going to come in Suraj's dream and going to do boxing.
3 strikes in a row. Maybe he's not the best in baseball.
Yeah. With trunk. Dhabel with his trunk.
Dhabel.
Can I show you my Ganesha? Did you understand it?
And Suraj, tomorrow morning your cheeks will become like 2 modaks.
But Mataji, did you understand it? It said when you catch the ball after someone hits it, then you are out in baseball. Okay, but he said, but Ganesha, after he caught the ball with his trunk, he said, "You're out. Modak is in."
Yeah, that's what. Modak is in tomorrow. Suraj's cheek. Tomorrow morning. Vrinda, Akshita, very nice drawing. I was seeing you were showing. Very nice. Good job. Stop. Sudevi also very good. We have Soumya Darshana. Who is Soumya Darshana?
Mataji, this is Soumya Darshana. She's from ISB and she's my mom's friend.
Very nice. So Sudevi did a good job. Kabir did a good job.
Sudevi, can you show it again, please? I will spotlight you.
What is Ganesh?
Yeah, Soumya Darshana, Sudevi, Radha.
Who else is showing? Akshita is showing. Who else is showing? Please show it again.
Mataji, you know Subhadra and Giridhari? Now we have a Soumya and Giridhari.
Veena Krishna is showing.
Wow, Ramachandra, after a long time I'm seeing you today.
Yes, Ramachandra.
I missed you, Ramachandra.
I also.
You are all like, you know, like for me, how Vrinda, you're all like that to me. I see missing you. I feel like, oh, I'm missing you.
Very nice. Oh, okay. All the kids today did wonderfully. I pray that you all get the blessings of Lord Ganesha and become good devotee like him.
Look at the mood, people.
And I will see you all when? Next week? No, all of you are wrong. I will see you when? Who is saying correct?
Tomorrow.
When I said...
सिंधुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद पद्म सखी माता जी की जय। वृंदा कुमारी माता जी की जय।
Okay, good night. See you all tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.